Good morning, Jeff and Bob, actually better known as the Bob and Jeff Show, with the Serving Kingdom KC podcast number 2. Right?
I kind of like that little Bob and
Number
Jeff
2.
show.
Yeah, it sounds better than
I like
Serving
that.
Kingdom
I like
KC.
that my name is before your name, but that's okay.
Always, because you're on top.
Jeff and Bob, Jeff, Bob, Jeff, Bob.
So we like to have fun. So what are we doing today? Let's cut to the chase.
So yeah,
what
let's
are we
cut
doing
to the
today?
chase. So today we are here with DL Gleason. He is the executive director. Is that what we would call you?
Yeah,
Founder,
that works.
Founder of Team Central Wrestling. It's a nonprofit here in the Northland. And DL, it's good to have you here this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, it's formerly Team Central Charities, but Team Central Wrestling is the doing business as,
Okay.
and that's generally the activities that we are best known for.
Okay, great. Well, DL, tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of where you grew up, some of your hobbies, those types of things.
Excuse me. I grew up here in the Northland of Kansas City. I've lived here my whole entire life.
Okay.
Within about a 2-mile radius, really. I went to Oak Park High School, went to William Jewell, got a business degree. Through most of my 20s, did video production and got into insurance as my profession about 2015. But throughout that whole period, wrestling has been a part of my life. I started wrestling when I was 12. I started coaching when I got out of high school and took over a youth program about 2014 after coaching high school for a while. And wrestling has just impacted me so much with the mentors in my life and the lessons that I've learned. And being a father of a college wrestler now and experiencing his success and my younger children's success in their athletics, it's just inspired me to do something bigger.
Yeah.
So last year we officially formed a 501c3.
Okay.
We had done golf tournaments in the past to raise money to send kids to bigger national tournaments because it's very expensive, so that they would have a chance to wrestle in college if they wanted to. Just the goal in mind was to develop athletes at the highest level if that's what they chose.
Yeah.
Long-term athletic development is our goal, from whether you're 5 years old and just starting, but also want to be able to develop, and we have had athletes win world championships.
That's
so
fantastic.
anywhere in between, we want to be able to provide for that. And now we're raising money to officially to help that cause. And my sister passed from cancer last year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So we are also looking to help people that are affected by cancer with surplus that we have.
Sure.
And my father passed, it'll be 21 years this May. So the golf tournament was originally Dave Gleason Memorial Golf Tournament. Now it's Dave and Christie, just in their namesake.
Sure.
And I could keep going, but that's just a little bit about who I am, what our organization is, and what we do.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I really want to hear, where do you want this to go? What's a vision out there of your nonprofit?
I love coaching wrestling, and we develop coaches. We have 25 coaches.
That's fantastic.
We have 170 kids that signed up this year.
Wow.
I just want to continue to impact lives of kids and their families. It's opened up so many doors for me, the sport of wrestling. It introduced me to the person that brought me into this business, my district manager, Jay Greco. I knew him from wrestling. He was from Blue Springs, and his kid wrestled, and I was from Gladstone, and that's how we met. And he recruited me because he knew I was a wrestler to help him when he opened his district with farmers. And it's attributed so much to my life. I could start crying if I really truly thought about it. And I just want to impact people and their families with the sport of wrestling. When you work so hard for something and you get to sit in the corner and watch somebody do something amazing they never thought they could do, it's addicting.
Yeah.
And you can't buy that moment. You can only earn it.
That's right.
Now, don't get any ideas, Jeff. You and I are not going to go out wrestling out in the parking lot.
Oh,
okay?
no.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish my vision. I want to create a 60 and older league of wrestlers where anybody can do it. Even 60 plus. You guys are only like 45, but I mean,
I
once
got
you
an
get
idea.
to 60,
you
I want to
wrestle, I'll watch.
Are you the coach?
No, he's the coach.
Okay.
I'm the volunteer. I'll be there watching and supporting and cheering you on.
Here's a good question for you. What's a great success story with your nonprofit?
We
we got him, didn't we?
It's just
got
hard.
many,
It's
I'm
hard
sure.
to pinpoint. That's the thing. So, again, last year we officially did all the paperwork to form the 501c3. So I consider everything before that still a part of it.
Sure.
But now it's officially a 501c3. So I can say that the kids that we send to Fargo, it's a $1,200 a year expense to go compete in the Olympic styles, which is freestyle and Greco for Team Missouri. We've been able to send between 5 and 7 kids and pay for almost all of it for those kids.
Yeah.
And that allows them to go experience wrestling at the highest level. It's the biggest tournament in the world. It's in Fargo, North Dakota.
That's crazy. That's great.
And we can fund that. I just don't want money to be a barrier.
Right.
You know, for somebody who might love wrestling, and you know, parents that don't grow up in it, they don't really understand it. You know, wrestling parents are kind of crazy. I mean, anybody who loves something can be kind of crazy, whether it's soccer parents, whatever. When I see a kid that I see potential in, you know, that fires me up. When I look at a kid and I think that's a wrestler, they could do something really great and they don't even know it.
Right.
And their parents have no idea. I just want to be able to offer a way for them to look at that and go, you know what, that's awesome. I never want them to look at that. And it's kind of like life insurance.
I wish we could do
you
it,
know,
but we
how do I get people to look at it as this is not an expense.
Right.
This is an investment that will leave a legacy and can change your life and the lives of others.
Right.
So one thing that we want to do in our podcast is we want to get the word out in Kansas City what different nonprofits are doing. So if there was someone that wanted to sponsor a child or a youth in the wrestling arena, how would they do that?
Well, the easiest way is to sponsor our golf tournament that we're having May 11th at Staley Farms. It's our 5th annual one. Jeff McCubbins and I have formed a partnership with Serving Kingdom KC, which I'm sure we'll get into later.
Yep.
That's the easiest way, is just to donate to that golf tournament. And, you know, just to continue on with where do I see this going, I don't know where it will go. I hope to inspire people to, instead of complaining about the way things are in the world, do something. Do something about it. Because the time and effort and energy that me and the coaches and the board members of this organization give, you can't replicate that. And that's doing something very tangible or intangible, depending on how you look at it, in the community, and it's changing lives. And nobody's posting negativity, nobody's complaining, nobody's saying that things should be different in the world. We're positively acting to change the way things are, and for the better.
Absolutely.
And if we can inspire other people to say, you know what, I don't really like the way this is, but this makes me feel good, and giving back and serving the community is really what fills my bucket. You know, if we can inspire others to do that for, who knows, fishing leagues. I love to fish. I love to hunt. I love to do all kinds of stuff. Play the guitar. What if people start organizations that taught kids how to do all those things and help fund them to chase their dreams?
Absolutely. First of all, DL, thank you for your commitment and the way you're passionate about helping these youth and youth sports, in particular wrestling and so forth, and your coaches. Very, very much needed in our community. I know one of the things that I looked up to when I was growing up, I played a lot of youth sports as well, but always the coaches that took the time and that were dedicated, probably more so than the kids in a lot of cases, right? But it takes a lot of time personally, so again, thank you for that. Are there any volunteer opportunities at any of your wrestling tournaments or at the golf tournament even that's coming up?
At our current capacity, we have, I'm very blessed to have a lot of coaches. So we don't have a big need for coaches at this moment. We always could use volunteers at the golf tournament.
Absolutely.
But, you know, again, because our organization is so large right now, that's not a huge need. Right now, and it's kind of in its infancy. You know what I could really ask for at this moment is just looking for potential families that truly need it, that have been impacted by cancer. I mean, that's I guess maybe my ask is as we grow and we're trying to do more, it's really neat that, you know, I put this into the IRS, say we're a wrestling club, but we also want to use it to potentially help cancer, and they just signed off and approved it. That lets me know we're doing something legally in the government size that is worthy of of financial assistance
Right.
to use wrestling as a platform to help
Right.
people that are sick.
Right. No.
You know, I watched my sister fight cancer for 17 years.
Right. That's tough. Yeah,
And
sorry to hear that.
and you know, luckily she was very tough and very strong, but you know, there were times where I won't talk about my situation as much, but there are families out there who truly need it, who are destitute, who are crushed by cancer.
Yeah.
And even if we can give them $1,000,
Right.
$5,000, whatever it is, to be able to give back to the community in that way, using a sport of wrestling that we all love, that's how I can get some help from people in the community right now. So just keep an eye out for those people that are truly in need of that.
Yeah.
So I think we want to talk about, that opportunity for donations, and the best place to do it would be at the golf tournament. So why don't we talk about that one more time? The date,
Sure.
the place, the time.
So the golf tournament's May 11th at Staley Farms. It's the 5th annual Dave and Christie Scramble Golf Tournament, and it's at 10 o'clock. It's a shotgun start. We are going to have, I think, full capacity is 36 teams, 4-man scramble, and we have a website. We'll put it out there. Jeff will have it as well. And you can go on there. If you don't play, there's a simple donate button if you just want to donate. Businesses can sign up to be a sponsor.
That's what I like to do. Bam,
And,
donate.
And honestly, if you're a golfer, you can obviously play and sign up and do the foursome. But if you can't golf that day, you can pass it on to your friends. Last year, we were almost at capacity, and luckily we have kind of some momentum rolling. So if you want to get in, you better get in pretty quick.
Yep.
And if you are a player, we're trying to keep the costs lower because everything's going up, and the golf tournaments, the golf courses are having to charge more. I'm trying to keep our costs low. So my ask would be, if you play, buy the super ticket, do the raffles, do all the things there to help us raise that money so I can keep the cost per player low.
We're going to have a lot of amazing events, and DL and I are working through those details, just with amazing prices from drivers to golf bags to we're going to give away a $1,000 set of custom fit irons. I've got a donor that's going to give that away as well. So somebody there is going to win a new set of irons, and if you're a golfer, trust me, you'll want this.
So I don't play golf, but I heard scramble a couple times, and just for you making me scrambled eggs last Saturday, I have something for you here, Jeff.
Oh no!
So it's like a little presentation that we have here. It's wrapped professionally.
Yes,
but,
I see
this
that.
This is a small little token of from me to you for the scrambled eggs that you made.
Do I have to open it here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Well, we're just going to unveil this, however this might look. Yes, I can definitely use this. Very competitive. A little ski ball. In fact, I could probably use that for golf balls too, right?
Yes.
That's exactly what it's for. It'll help my chipping, and boy, it needs some help. So thank you, Bob, for that. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate that. Well, we also do have another little gift, if I can wheel back here to get this and not drop it on my toe. So with our podcast, what we like to do is we like to create a brick with a placard on here for whoever we're doing the podcast is. DL, I got a little explaining to do here. First of all, I got your organization wrong. That's why I asked you this morning what you would like to have on it. I was going back by memory, which obviously is not very good anymore, but I have Team Wrestling Charities. It's Team Central Wrestling. So we're going to get a new placard for you on this. But what we do is we present the nonprofit with this brick, and so we're building a new community here and trying to get people to collaborate together, because that's our end goal, is really to make sure that the Kansas City community is aware of the great work that you and your team are doing out in the community. And so we just greatly appreciate you and all the work that you guys are doing.
Well,
so thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
But we'll get that squared away and updated within the next week.
Well, appreciate all that you do, and that Bob and I, you're a part of helping his organization. That's really cool, and it's been humbling just seeing the work that you're doing.
Appreciate
truly just to help other people help other people.
Yeah, that's great.
And
it's been a lot of fun, and we're just getting started.
And it's an honor to be a part of. So thank you very much.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Well, until next time, DL, one thing we didn't share with you, and that is that once you're on a podcast, you get to pick.
This is the
you
best
get to
part.
select who the next nonprofit is that you would like us to actually do a podcast with. So
Okay.
if you have an
That's
idea
all-
now, you can share it. If not, by all means, tell us in the next few days and we'll get connected with them.
That's all a part
Okay.
of the social
all
Yeah,
coming
media.
together.
I will think on that and get
Yeah.
back to you. Appreciate
Well,
you
we're
guys.
super excited for you, super excited for your organization. And until next time, have a wonderful day.